Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Until recently, religions were parallel with science, yet separated by a vast distance. Both religions and science have always attempted to identify what is far beyond what we know. They both looked at the same phenomena, but from different perspectives. Religions perceived the phenomena subjectively, and science objectively. Now we begin to see how this vast parallel distance between the two is rapidly narrowing down. But before we have a closer look at that, today we are going to continue our research on reincarnation mentioned in this previous video, which you can watch now and then return here to continue the topic. In that video, testimonies of people about their previous life or lives and studies by experts were mentioned. In addition, the video mentioned the definition of thoughts and how they are produced or transmitted from the scientific perspective. Now let us go further and elaborate on the migration of thoughts. To begin, I would like to mention an experiment conducted by an international team of scientists from Spain, India, France, and the United States, who succeeded in transmitting the thoughts of a person to another one about 5,000 miles, which is 8,047 kilometers apart. One person was in France and the other one in India. The thoughts consisted of two greetings, hola and ciao. In the experiment, the scientists wanted to show that it's possible for two human brains to communicate with each other directly, according to Alvaro Pascual-Leone of Beth Israel Diaconess Medical Center and Harvard Medical School. The experiment required the sender and the receiver to be hooked up to a sophisticated hardware. An electroencephalogram recorded the brain activity of the sender in India and converted the letters of the two words to a binary code, which was sent to a nearby computer and then over the internet to the receiver in France. Transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, on the receiver's end enhanced the electrical signals in a key part of the brain, making the receiver aware that a message would be coming through. The experiment was reported by ABC News on the 7th of September 2014. Now that was 10 years before I recorded this video. Who is to say how much additional research and experiments have been done since then? Nevertheless, for now, let us reflect on what we know so far. And here we see that human thoughts can be transferred with the help of technology. However, let us look at the common characteristics that human thoughts have from another angle. Thoughts are packets of electromagnetic signals containing information, as I have mentioned in this video, and we know that all information consists of data. We also know that all energy packets can intertwine or interact with other types of energy. Now, let us keep in mind what I have mentioned in this video, that all universe is made up of energy, including material objects, which are just a highly condensed energy. Yet that is only a beginning of a new, ongoing story that started in 1969 when an Italian physicist, Gabriele Veneziano, accidentally discovered a revolutionary string theory while he was trying to describe the physics of particles such as protons and neutrons. In physics, string theory is a theoretical framework in which the point-like particles of particle physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects called strings. String theory describes how these strings propagate through space and interact with each other. For a more comprehensive description of the string theory, I recommend to you to watch this video now before continuing my presentation or after we finish this video. According to Rodney Bartlett, a graduate research professor at the University of Florida in the United States, the strings of this theory are the binary digits of 1 and 0, used in computers and electronics. The digits are constantly switching between their representations of the on and off states. This switching is usually referred to as a flow or current. Now you may be asking, what does all this stuff about physics have to do with reincarnation? Well, before I diverted to physics, we had learned about the properties of human thoughts, namely that they are electromagnetic pulses capable of migration in the space-time continuum. Furthermore, now we are learning about a new fundamental aspect of our universe, which indicates that the smallest principal components are bits whose states alternate or vibrate between 1 and 0, just like computer software. Now, having this established in our minds, let us look at the near-death experiences again from a new, enriched perspective. The reports of near-death experiences included reviews or thoughts of their lives in a matter of seconds. The amount of this information that goes through a person's brain is enormous and can be estimated as 10 exabytes of information. For your information, 1 exabyte is equal to 8 quintillion bits. The brain normally works only at 5 to 30 hertz, maximum 60 hertz in high panic. So at a range from 2 to 30 hertz, the brain processes 28 billion 672 million bits per second. This means that the brain processes 955,733,333 bits per hertz at 30 hertz, compared to the 64-bit CPU in computers today. It is like a 256 HD resolution screen, giving a raw data stream from your eyes to the brain every second. It means the brain uses 0.0062% of its storage capacity in a second. Result: 16,183 seconds, or 269.72 minutes, or 4.5 hours. After 4.5 hours, the brain storage capacity is full. The person then should stop working, or else he or she will get a big headache. However, that does not happen in this situation, and the process just goes on and on. This means that there is some magic working here somewhere, and the plausible logical conclusion would be that the data must be coming into the brain from an external storage in the universe, or digital matrix, or a supreme entity that some people call God. In other words, all our thoughts and experiences are continuously stored in some remote location. The same can be said about our past lives. Now the question is, how can we access the information about our past lives? To answer this question and find out more, please stay tuned to watch our next upcoming video, where you will see how, in many cases, religions and science complement each other. In the meantime, we thank you very much for watching, and please write your questions or comments below this video. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel.